Sue Hall. That is Sue Hall, yes. Well spotted. Rewind. Right, this is definitely rewind. Yeah. Oh, right, got it. Pause. Play. Right. Watchfield Festival, 1975.
So can you just tell us
what they're doing?
Remember it?
WALLY, hope.
Sid Will told us to come and have a word with you about what's going to happen for a permanent festival site. We've been speaking to a few people here and they told us that there are some plans going ahead for a permanent site. Can you tell us anything about that?
What would you say, Phil?
Well, the thing is that for the past 3 years, every time there's a festival, everybody talks about festivals all the time. What I believe is the most important thing is this saying, we are more interested in harvests than festivals. And I believe that in this country at the moment there's a terrific lack of something going on, and I believe what it should be is a commune kibbutz system on the national health. They should have something immediately now where they use the land and instead of just a festival with music, it's a harvest festival with music, something that's fertile, something that's in tune with the balance of nature, something, you know, which is a fulfillment for everybody. At the moment, everybody's coming from the squatted buildings and coming from the suburbs and coming from exile or lonely little cottages, and they come to a festival and they haven't got anywhere else to live, many people, when they arrive here, and they come with their babies and they come with their dreams, and this is like a teardrop. This is like a teardrop, you know. It's not just a festival with music, it's a festival where it's a life festival, you know, and I don't know, that's all I can say, it's a life festival. Yeah.
I say, yeah, right. The point is that we come to the festival, and then after 9 days we have to go home again. And nobody wants to go home. Like, we want the possibility of being able to stay. I mean, not necessarily in this place here, but some place where we could stay, where we don't have to go home afterwards. You know, more and more people getting to the state where there's nowhere worthwhile that they can think of to go home to. So we need some land. As I'm sure Sid will always told you, we need some land to live on tribal, if you like. And then after the harvest, when we've sown the food and we eat the harvest, then we have a festival. And we have a festival at Christmas. And anybody who wants to be there can be there. And when it's full, we get more land. So you can have more tribes on different land. And eventually we'll have it all back.
Right on.
That is all there is to say. Obviously there's going to have to be changes in lifestyle. You know, we won't be able to go and build houses like we live in at the moment in the squats, because they take up too much time and too much resource. We'll have to live lighter on the land. We've got to live in balance and harmony with our Mother the Earth, who gives us all the sustenance we need to live with. So we must learn how to live in balance and harmony again. And that means living very lightly and taking what you need and being very careful with the garden that's around us. If you look outside here, you see the garden has been destroyed. I can't see a flower, I can't see for miles, and I can't see anything but green grass and a few trees in the distance. That is wartime on our Mother, the Earth. It's wartime. It's the trenches, you know, and it's got to be turned back so there's fruit trees growing everywhere, there's nuts growing everywhere, there's food growing everywhere, where flowers are growing everywhere, where people can play and learn about. So of course it's a big change, you know, but it's very simple really, you know. We can all imagine it if we just imagine what it should be like, and then stop playing around in the world where it isn't like that and make it happen now. And this is our chance, our lives are our chance to do it, you know. How long do we have to wait, you know? I don't think I have anything more to say than that.
Thank you very much. That's really far out.
Shall we rewind it? That's hopeful stuff.